First, I want to start off by saying, this is a new camera. This is a test run.
I used to take myself out on dates, open my own damn doors, pay for everything on my plate. Sometimes I
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Monae, and today we're going to be doing my first fall tutorial. Officially first day of fall, so I wanted to make sure I can get this out as soon as possible. I just wanted to come on here and say thank you for tuning in, and I'm not trying to make this video long. I want to be short and sweet, but everything I used predominantly was Drugstore, besides one item which I showed a Drugstore dupe to down below. I couldn't locate it, so hence why I just went into another alternative. But again, I don't want to make this intro too long, so we're going to jump into the video. Because for some reason, every time I want to film a makeup tutorial, somehow the laundry is being done. It's fall, so I wanted to do an appropriate look. Something that, one, is completely Drugstore, and two, is appropriate for masks as well. Usually in the fall, I kind of like to go with a vampy lip and a simple eye. And when I say simple, most of the time I really just don't do any eyeshadow. But that's not the case. I just want to focus on the eyes, keep it simple. Excuse the lighting though. I don't know if you know, but now I have a new camera. Hopefully the quality is a little different. Hope y'all appreciate it. I'm still trying to work some kinks with it. I don't know how to, the lighting could be a heck of a lot different. I need to adjust it a lot better to where it's not as like harsh, you feel me? Because I'm not trying to use, like, I really don't want to use a ton of artificial light, but considering the circumstances and where I'm at, unfortunately my house doesn't have all that. Well, that's a decent amount, but it's not enough to where it gives me even this. For right now, it's gonna have to do. Everything is Drugstore, so. Besides one item, and the reason being is because I cannot find it anywhere. I literally had it and I don't know where it's at. I visited my mom not too long ago and I packed it, and I'm pretty sure, I think it left it up. They didn't throw it away. I'm talking about TS. They didn't throw it away. It's a primer. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I kind of want to prime my face first and let it seep into the skin, or do I want to jump in the eyes? No, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and prime the face, let it seep in, and do that. So you've seen this in a prior tutorial. I think I put this in my last tutorial. I'm pretty sure I did. Really live for the Pretty Fresh freaking hyaluronic primer. It's everything. It's bomb, and especially right now, it's a little chilly outside. And with that being said, my skin is also changing too. So going in with my memories left of this primer and place on the skin. I use two separate primers because I am combination too oily, but right now I'm transitioning into the fall. I'm more combination to dry. I just use something that's super hydrating. Of course, I look like a lady's donut. Now I want to go ahead in with a mattifying primer in my T-zone, and I did have the Maybelline stick, and also I can't locate that. Don't know why, but it's okay. I'm just gonna go ahead in with the Smashbox oil in Shine Control. They actually have a travel size of this if you ever want to try it at Ulta. Popping this where I need it. Really, it's only in this little area here and slightly up here. Literally just my T-zone, and it already did a slight difference in my skin. Look, that excess shine in this area is pretty much gone. Love that for me. All right, so going straight into the eyes, I'm gonna go with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Fix. Their potted concealer in the shade Dark Sand. Now, this is what I use to carve my brows today, but I also really love it as a primer for my eyes. It doesn't crease, it's very creamy, and it's very full coverage. You put on top of it, it adheres really well, but it also makes it pop. So, and I shouldn't be using my finger to go into this product, but just my finger. Do I want to go with my finger? I've already committed. I don't have to come. I'll be back. It wasn't working. I need to get a brush. I'm just gonna go ahead and pack this into the lid. I'm so sorry y'all for the freaking noise in the back. For some reason, even after I stopped it, it won't allow you to lift the lid and just keep the water there, so you can, it'll just stop and pause, like soak your laundry if you maybe have, you know. But it won't let me do that. It drains itself and you can hear, that's what you're hearing right now, if you hear it, hopefully not. We move, people, we move. To make sure y'all can see what I'm doing, I'm going to show you a little closer. I believe this is, yes, the quality of this, y'all, is just chef's kiss. But it just mutes everything out, as you can clearly see. I look like I barely got any sleep. Don't play. What y'all see as my mirror today is also going to be your palette of choice. It is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill, her Vault palette. This is in the Ring the Alarm. She has a bunch. Out of all the color schemes, this is the one I feel like is pretty much ideal for fall. So yeah, Rush or Mugshot. Yeah, Rush or Mugshot are gonna be my first two shades. I think I'm gonna go in with Rush first. And that's that lighter shade at the top. I'm simply going to press this along the crease. I say press, it's just for placement, and then I'll go ahead and buff it in. I am feeling a very smoky, blown out look. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I should plan my looks, but I don't. What happens is I usually just gravitate towards a palette and I work from there. I remember the second shade I was debating over, which was Mugshot, which is this deeper, kind of like a latte type of brown into that crease. And don't be afraid to drag this out too. It's not a problem because I want it to be blown out. If you want to control it or conceal it a little better, it's up to you. I don't mind it. I want to go into Alert, which is this pretty shade out here. I'm like tapping into it, not too much. I just want to see how my focus. Oh, okay, focus. It's like I said, y'all, this is a trial run with this new camera. So I'm like, from the lighting to, of course, the autofocus. I'm impressed, I'm impressed. Now I'm gonna go in with the deep fan shade. I was gonna go in with Secret first, but I actually don't because I wanna make sure it's not, again, too night appropriate. I wanna make this day wear. I'm going to be going in with the Morphe M167. Ooh. M167, and I'm going to be applying that framed, that frame shade all over the lid. Go in now with that Alert shade just to blend out those edges. It's pretty much, you see how it's like blown out, but it's not like pungent, but it's still there. You can definitely still get the essence of fall. Taking just a little bit more of that frame shade that we lost during the blending process and tap it along once more. And to blend out that without blowing it out anymore, I'm actually going to go in with the M330 and control blend that crease out. It reminds me of the MAC 223, just a little bit tighter. Meaning like, yeah, it's a little bit more tapered a little bit. So it can fit perfectly in that crease. I never told you what this big fluffy brush is. Look at me. This big fluffy blending brush from Morphe. Sorry. It's in M504. Simple. And now I'm just going to jump to the other eye and finish it off. Pretty much for lashes, I'm just go ahead and pop those on. I can't figure out which ones they are. I know for a fact they're Ardell. I just don't know which style. I'll find it for y'all and I'll link it once again. Let me go ahead and throw these on and we'll get into the face. Now I'm gonna let these, oh, okay. So I'm gonna let these dry out. I'm pretty much just gonna go into the face. And now, like I told you already, my hair's already done. It's been done. I just needed to tie it away on my face. Going in with Maybelline Fit Me. This is an oldie but a goodie. Fire. where I need. And to be honest, y'all, I haven't worn this foundation. I can't tell you how long. Because I usually go with the, was it Super Stay? Yeah, the Super Stay. But I kind of wanted something a little less on the coverage. Making sure y'all are still here with me. So y'all keep on playing. If you guys keep on seeing yourself going in and out consistently, it's because it's me. I feel like I don't know what angle is appropriate. You're going to see a lot from me today because again, this is a trial run. I was kind of feeling myself going in with a sponge, but to be quite frank, I'm actually just going to go in with a brush. And like I told y'all earlier, this is a medium to buildable coverage foundation compared to their Super Stay, which is full coverage. I want to get the full coverage look without the feel, so I'm going to go in with a brush because it's not going to soak up any product and I can get the maximum amount out of what I just applied. And this is, what brush is this? This is the M536. This is more intended, I'm pretty sure, for setting powder, but it's really long for foundation as well. I'm not sweeping or anything, I'm literally just tapping this into the skin. And getting the maximum amount of coverage without, again, soaking away excess product of mine. If I use a sponge, which I will be using a sponge for my concealer, which is appropriate. To be honest, I really don't put that much on my forehead area, especially because I wear a closure / pencils, so there's no need to add a ton in that area. Skin is looking good. Very nice. And it's more giving me, it's matte, but it's definitely giving me more of a demi matte. It's not too drying, which is very much appropriate for myself right now because, again, I am more on the combination 2 dry side. Yeah. It's giving me the life that I want, that I crave. I'm gonna be going in with 2 separate concealers. These are both also from Maybelline Fit Me concealers in Honey and Cafe. So I'm going in with Cafe as more or less my actual concealer, and Honey is going to be more of my highlight. So this definitely gives me NARS Monae vibes. Just saying, decent amount of coverage and still reasonably priced. Now taking a little bit on the bridge of the nose. Cupid's bow. A little on the chin. That's anything extra. Any excess that's on here. The middle of the forehead. My sponge is damp and we're just gonna blend. And once I tap it in underneath mine directly, I won't touch it again. I'll just blend out the edges because again, this is more of a medium to full coverage concealer, so I want to make sure I get the maximum amount of coverage as possible. Okay, with Honey. Same thing. I'm doing it out from the beginning. I know this was suspect, but it's coming together. I promise you. I promise you. I told y'all in Monday. And now the bridge of the nose. I'm going to go ahead and set everything that I just blended. Going in with my good old handy dandy Real Techniques sponge, but not just any of the sponges. As you can see, it's different, not just in color, but this is I think this is microfiber, I think. The one that is specifically made for powder. That's what we're going to be using to set the face entirely and also underneath the eye. It reminds me of like the Laura Mercier, like the puffs, but it just helps to grab the powder without it skipping on the face. That's why I think you should buy it. I can't find my banana powder, don't know why, but it's okay. I'm just gonna go in with my Airspun very lightly. I don't like to bake. Even with banana powders, I don't like to bake. I just like to take just enough to set. And that's exactly what I do. It picks it up beautifully without clumping or, like I said, skipping on your face. And what that means is just getting patchy. Because even with soda, like that's what I feel like baking, for me anyway, it was just getting a little too patchy. And now I'm going to go ahead and set the rest of the face and with the Maybelline Fit Me in Deep. And yeah, setting the rest of the face. But it's going to ensure that everything that I put on top of it is also not going to skip. It's also going to stay put where I put it. Taking the M562 from Morphe. It's just a cute little small blending brush, and I'm just going to literally take the transition colors that we used and mix them both and pop it right underneath the eyes. But just enough to bring it together. Perfect. Going in with a good old eyeliner from Essence, literally $2 just to line my bottom lash. Because this is a very pitch black eye pencil. Now pretty much the eyes are done. I'm just going to go ahead and seal everything with some mascara, meaning the falsies and of course accentuating my bottom lashes. And it doesn't, I don't know if it claims to be waterproof, but I got caught in the rain once with this and it didn't move, so if it ain't broke, don't break it. To bronze the face and bring back some color, I'm going to be going in again, oldie but a goodie. You're pretty much going to see this in every freaking tutorial. And I'm going in with Sculpt, like normal, tapping. And I'm tapping this into my skin. I'm not swiping it because I want to make sure I get the maximum payoff. So here. That warmth is coming back, thank God. And I'm going to go into the same palette and just going in with the actual contour shade very lightly, very, very lightly. See, it's already in your face. And I'm going to be blending that out. And contour my nose, and I'm using the Sculpt shade. I'm not touching the contour shade because it is very pigmented. And I'm just using a random brush. I got this from Amazon years ago. Cute little flat blending brush, and it's perfect for the nose. Contour the nose. And just have more to blend this out. And snatches the nose without it being much. I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powders. Now these are oldie but a goodie as well. Balm, I've had them for so long. As you can see, I haven't even my hit pan and I've had this for years, but it's really good. It's finely milded and it's cheap. I think it's less than like $4. With the Morphe M510 and just setting that on the cheekbones. Very lightly because like I said, I don't want a beaming highlight, but I want a subtle glow. My lip will keep its bow. Now we can move on to the lips. I'm itching for a vampy lip, but y'all, I'm wearing masks 9 times out of 10, so there's not really a purpose, so I'm not. If you love Chestnut from MAC, you love this one from Morphe, and it's only $4 in the shade Vibe. And I'm going to align the lips. Now I'm going in with Milani, the lipstick I'm going to be going in with because again, I want a nude, more of a matte, semi. This is a sweater matte. I'm not sure, but it's not matte, but yet it's not like a luster like a lustrous like type of shine. It doesn't have any of that, but it's perfect for those days when you're like in between, or if you want the matte look without the feel. I'm gonna take my finger and match it together. So we're going with the lip liner again and define the lips. No, and really pretty much just, you can be done right now. Just set your face with some setting spray, which I am. And I know I should be going in with a mattifying setting spray, but like I told y'all before, I want this to be matte, which it is, but I don't at the same time want my skin to be uncomfortable, and right now my skin is quite dry, so I'm going in with another oldie. It's not old, but it's going to be old because I'm pretty much just going to, it's my most recent tutorial, I think, and on my IGTV. I just use this every freaking day. The Pretty Fresh line is bomb. And for finishing touches, I am going to draw my little moles. You don't need to, but why not? This is everything, and I'm bored. I'm actually really glad I did not choose. Yeah, I'm so happy I did not choose to go with a vampy lip. I just wanted to do something different. Like, you don't have to. And to be honest, I think vampy lips are the easier route. Like, you just slap those on and just focus more on the lips. But like I said, we're wearing masks, so let's do it. Oh, this is everything. Period.